is the life I lead in this city.
It is an absolutely beautiful day outside. You don't see blue skies much in London.
It doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart moves slow, somewhere in the great unknown. When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole again? Wait, hold on, put me together, take me back where I belong. I want it all. I had a feeling.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. It is a beautiful day here in London. It's blue skies, there's not a single cloud in sight, and the weather forecast is looking very promising, so I'm definitely going to make the use of the next few days. As I mentioned in my previous video, I've been feeling really happy and grateful, and I think it's because I've been feeling a lot less stressed lately. And for those who don't know, I am a full-time worker. I'm a front-end developer, and I also do content creation on the side as well. And at the beginning, it was quite difficult for me to balance the two, I'm not going to lie. I definitely found it really tough trying to manage both together. And when I look back, I think I did too much at once. So I was trying to film every single day during the work week and the weekends, and I would utilize all of my free time, like breaks, lunch breaks, during the working week to try and get as much filming done as I could. I'm somebody who actually struggles quite a lot to balance two very different tasks at once. So during the working day, if I had to work and I know that I have to edit and film during lunchtime, I'd always have my mind thinking about what I'm going to be doing at lunch. And then when I do come to filming at lunch, I'll be thinking about, oh, I don't have much time to get across what I want to say, and then time's running out and I need to get back to work. And I'd get quite stressed trying to do everything on the same day. There's been quite a lot of comments asking me how I balance the content creation and also a full-time job. And also there's quite a lot of aspiring YouTubers as well in my comment section. So I thought I'd just share a few tips that I've learned so far. I would caveat this though by saying that I am very, very fortunate that I have a job which allows me a lot of flexibility. I work from home most of the time as well, so I don't have to commute to the office, so I don't waste time on public transport. And also the apartment that I live in has a lot of facilities such as co-working areas, spa, gym, and all of that stuff. That makes it very, very easy to fit in everything that I want to do. So with that being said, tip number one is to front load all of your 9 to 5 work to the beginning of the week. So from Monday till Wednesday or Thursday, you do as many tasks as you need to do during those few days. Work extra hours if you have to get everything done as quickly as possible, so that on the Thursday and Friday, when people are starting to wind down for the weekend, they're going out a bit more, they're coming late into work, you can take the time to film your content. The second tip applies to people who work from home, and I've only been doing this for the past 3 weeks, which is to move to a different location when you're doing your day job. So for me, I'm very fortunate enough to have a co-working space in my apartment complex. So I would go down there and work, and that will help eliminate any distractions that you will have when you're at home. I always find there's always something to do around the house when you're working from home in your flats. Like laundry, you can be cooking, you can be eating, you can sit on the sofa and work like this, you can lie in bed and work. And you can also film as well. You might be tempted to film if, say, you've got a spare 5 or 10 minutes. And I noticed that when I do go out and I have no distractions, I'm a lot more productive with my day job. I can get more tasks done, and then I can feel like, oh, I can actually rest my mind and now focus on other things without thinking about work. And the third one, which is quite an obvious one, is to plan out your YouTube videos. So for me on this channel, I do like my vlogs to be quite natural and sort of flow quite well, and it's just sort of my life and what I'm doing in the week. But I still plan out sort of what do I want to show in each YouTube video. I'll take maybe half an hour to an hour the previous day, and I'll list down some of the things that I want to touch upon. So for the introduction, for example, it's quite a cinematic B-roll kind of thing. I will write down certain shots that I want to take, like establishing shots, medium shots, close-up shots, all of that stuff. And even now when I'm talking to you guys, I do have some notes and some points that I want to touch upon, so that it makes it a bit easier when it comes to being in front of the camera. I'm not just going to be sitting here twiddling my thumbs thinking about what I want to say and then waste a load of time. So yeah, those are a few tips that I've learned along the way. In terms of the day-to-day, it is Thursday, so I still have to work. But it is really, really nice weather, so I might even go to the office tomorrow actually, because my office is in literally central London. It's near Tower Bridge, which is quite scenic, quite a tourist destination, so I think that would be quite nice to get a few shots there. But today it'll just be working from home. I'm going to go downstairs to the co-working space a little bit. I want to hit shoulders as well, and yeah, because I'm going to the office tomorrow, I'll probably do a bit of meal prep as well later on.
Estava a viver, caminhando na vida.
Alright, so back from the gym, I popped to the shop quickly to get a few items, and also I picked up my package of new skincare actually. It's this Centella brand. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of it, but I will be showing you all of the products that I ordered later on. I got a few steaks as well, just for some food, and I also picked up this moisturizing E45 lotion, because I'm not sure if you can tell, but I'm getting quite a lot of red sort of rashes on my neck, and it looks a bit like eczema, like it's really dry. And I figured that it happens whenever I do cardio. So I've been doing a lot of cardio recently, and I've been sweating quite a lot, and there's not really much ventilation in the gym in my apartment. So sometimes I'll just get sweaty here and then I'll start to itch it. And then ever since that, it's sort of been flaring up every time I do cardio. So maybe you can see that there. I think it's like sweat rash or something. Also, UK summer is so nice, like it's still bright outside, and just take a look at this. Actually, I'm going to open this for you. You can kind of see a little bit of sunset in the background. The sky is still blue. Amazing. Oh, look at that plane. Wish I could go abroad again. Anyway, I'm going to do a bit of meal prep because I'm heading to the office tomorrow because the weather says it's going to be really sunny. So, you know, you want to utilize as much sun as you can in London. All the UK people know that. And to be honest, I didn't actually know what's a meal prep. I don't meal prep often. I have the luxury of not having to go to the office all the time where I do need to meal prep. But I do have some salmon that I have left in the fridge that I need to cook. So I'm probably just gonna do salmon and rice. I mean, pretty boring. Each salmon fillet has about 200 calories and 24 grams of protein. So I'm probably gonna have both of these. So that'll be 400 calories and then maybe a bit of rice as well. So another couple hundred calories of rice. I am gonna train legs tomorrow after work. So I wouldn't mind a bit more extra calories, a bit higher carb as well. And yeah, I think that's it really. Pretty much it really, how I season my salmon, just a bit of salt and pepper because I think salmon has quite a nice natural flavour anyway. If I am bulking, I would add a bit of olive oil or a bit of butter, but because I do want to lose weight, I'm cutting my calories down. I'm going to take out the olive oil and the butter just so that I can keep some calories for other foods. Whisper, but this view here makes me always appreciate coming to the office. Maybe I should come a bit more. so just sat down after that walk from Bank Station to London Bridge, and I'm currently doing a little bit of editing right here. And you're probably wondering, where the hell are you? And I'm at the office, funnily enough. It's quite funny, I've come here twice in a row and I literally barely even come into the office. But that's because my girlfriend is at a hen party at the moment and London's not really that safe anymore. So I'm kind of just waiting for her and then we can go home together, and at least I know that she will be safe. But look at the view. It's so nice. It does make me really appreciate the office and coming into work, and also having a full-time job as well. Like, obviously the end goal is to try and do content creation full-time, but when I do come to the office, it kind of brings back all of the memories where I worked so hard to get this job and everything that I've been through and all of the professional qualifications and just stress. It makes me kind of appreciate it and feel very fortunate that I still have a stable income and everything that can fund this content creation journey of mine. And without this stable income, I would probably be, a lot more stressed, and also make content that I might not necessarily want to make, like do loads of brand deals with brands that I don't particularly love, and I can kind of pick and choose what I really like. And I'm only really working with one brand at the moment, which is ASRV, because I genuinely love their values and their products. So yeah, I'm definitely feeling really happy at the moment, and like I said at the beginning of this video, I'm starting to create systems for myself that allows me to still perform well in my day-to-day job and also still be able to create the YouTube content and social media content without putting too much stress on myself. And I think it's just about building like these healthy habits as well, right? Like, you need to also be willing to trade off certain things in order to meet these goals. Like, you obviously won't be able to go out and party every single week if you want to do something on the side. It doesn't have to be YouTube, it could be any kind of side hustle, but you have to be willing to sacrifice certain things. Everything in life is a trade-off, right? I guess it's, what is the price you're willing to pay? Are you willing to sacrifice all of that time or that free time to possibly succeed in social media? Because it's never a guarantee what you do, right? But is that goal, does that potential goal, is it worth that sacrifice? I think that's something that you have to ask yourself. And it's also something that I've been very happy to do. Like, I've been doing social media now for almost 2.5 years, and I've sacrificed so much freedom and, well, not freedom, but like spare time, right? Sacrificed so much spare time, and I don't even know if it will be worth it at this stage, because I'm not making, enough money to be able to live off of it, right? So who knows? And that's honestly the reality of it, is that most people won't make it, and there may be a chance that I won't make it, but I'm still going to try, right? And I'm going to try as hard as I can. I'm going to put everything into this channel, into my social media, and if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work, and at least I can put that to bed and be like, okay, I gave it a big go and it didn't work out. So now it's time to close that chapter and focus on, I don't know, being a really good software engineer, front-end developer and whatnot. But feeling just happy, I've been saying this at the beginning of this vlog, I think the weather really makes a big difference, and if London could be like this all the time, like blue skies, I don't even mind it being cold, like as long as it's blue skies, not grey skies all the time, then I think everyone would just be happier here in the UK. But yeah, man, I'm just gonna edit up this video. I mean, I've barely started, but we're gonna get through some of this editing, and I will see you later on.